I intend to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me Trump. I mean God. This topic is specifically for the women. You actually might have the ability to change your relationship, your spouse, your boyfriend. This podcast represents, there are 3 bullet points, ladies. Welcome back to Gallagher's Grip. This is Daniel Gallagher recording live once again here at the Gallagher's Grip studio. You know, folks, as I told you before, and I will tell you again, I intend to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me Trump. I mean God. And I have received about 350-ish emails from folks, mostly men, asking me to speak about a certain topic. And it's actually interesting. I'm getting a lot of my topic ideas from a lot of you folks out there sending in your request to gallaghersgrip@gmail.com, which I very much appreciate. And I appreciate you tasking me with these topics, because some of them are not easy to talk about. But I promised you that I'm the guy that will talk about these topics no matter what. And this one I decided to take on. This topic is specifically for the women. Now, before I go any further, I want you to realize that I fully understand there's 2 sides to every story. There's 2 sides of a train track. There's 2 sides of doors on a vehicle. I understand there's 2 sides, but for this particular case, for this particular podcast, I am speaking about men, because if you've listened to me before, you'll know that I think men get royally screwed here in this country. On every level, they get screwed. And I like to speak about things that I believe are bothering men. In this particular case, for this particular topic, it absolutely is bothering men. Now, I'm going to start this off by identifying 3 topics, 3 bullet points that I believe, if followed, you actually might have the ability to change your relationship, to change your relationship with either your spouse, your boyfriend, basically the partner that you have. Quite frankly, if you just take a step back and listen to what I'm about to tell you, the most heartfelt 20 minutes of my life here doing a podcast, speaking on behalf of all of the men in the world. This podcast represents all the men in the world, all of the men currently breathing on planet Earth. There are 3 bullet points, ladies, and I really want you to dial in on what I'm going to say. We are all begging you to, okay? The first bullet point rhymes with the word hex. It rhymes with the word dex, trex, frex, pex, and max. And you guessed it. Sex. A man is pre-wired and determined to have. He is wired, he has to have, by nature of God, sex with his girlfriend and or partner and or wife and or. And the reality is that my conversations with a lot of my fans, if you will, my colleagues, is that, they're simply not getting it anywhere near enough as to what they want or need. So I'm gonna spill the beans here. So if you're driving in your car, pull over. If you're in the airplane, strap on the seatbelt, because this may blow your mind. A man needs sex on average of 3 times a week. 3 times a week is what a man needs. End of story. Okay? Well, what happens? Soccer, baseball, hockey, gymnastics, school, after school this, after school that, band, etc., and the man becomes basically dead last. Now, we all know it. Now, the women out there that are listening to this right now, they're going to say, well, what about me? And as I said, this is for the man at the moment. We'll do a ladies one after. But a man needs sex 3 times a week. And I can promise you that every single man that is listening to this right now is saying absolutely correct. They're shaking their head as they're driving down the road. If they're hearing this on the radio or if you're listening to me on Spotify, whatever outlet, they're agreeing with everything I am telling you. From the heart, representing the world population of human men, a man needs sex 3 times a week. They have to have it. They think about it all the time. They are pre-wired to need it, want it, have to have it. Okay? And if they're not getting it at least 3 times a week, trust me when I tell you that he may be there physically, but he's not there emotionally. He's not where you want him to be. I promise you that if he's not getting what he needs, what he wants. You know, there's a big difference between need and want. Okay? He needs it. He has to have it. When did the word sex become such a big negative thing here? You know, you really don't hear about people talking about it much anymore. It's like, to me, it's like, well, wait a minute here. There are billions of people in the world, and where do you think they came from? How do you think they were created? You know, a man needs sex 3 times a week. End of story. If he's not getting that, you got a problem. Now, if there's weeks where it's 2 times or 1 time, I get that. And I understand that the older a man gets, perhaps it may fluctuate. But I can tell you from all the emails I've been reading, the conversations I've been having, that's not really the norm across the board. 3 times a week is what a man needs and what a man wants. For those of you doing it more, God bless you. For those of you doing it much less, I feel very sorry for you. The second bullet point that a man has to have, okay, and he has to feel it, he has to have it. Sweetest gal in the world named Aretha Franklin sang about it. And you got it right. RESPECT. That's what a man needs for bullet point number 2, respect. Ladies, let me tell you something, okay? If you respect your man and show him respect, show him gratitude, show him kindness, show him that you really do care for him, say nice words, say nice things, be gentle, be kind, be loving, be caring, that man will run 1,000 miles for you. That man will run through a brick wall for you. That man will do whatever he has to do to make sure that you are taken care of and that you are happy. I promise you this. If you show your man a high level of respect, I promise you your life will change. It will change. I don't know what's happened in society. I don't. I can't, I don't know if it's just the times, if it's social media. I just don't know. But the way it was back in my grandparents' day versus my parents' day versus our day, it's just not at all the same. And it's changing so shockingly with every single generation. And I'm very fearful for my kids' generation. I don't even know if the word love will exist at that point. I really don't. But respect is such a huge thing to show your man. Hey, you know what? I respect you. Hey, I'm going to do this for you. Hey, I'm going to do that for you. Hey, I'm behind you 100%. I mean, when is the last time you actually shown your husband or boyfriend real respect? And I understand you're probably saying, oh, it goes both ways, Daniel. I get it. But this is about showing your husband respect in this particular podcast, okay? You have got sex and you've got respect. Now, I'm going to give you the last bullet point that if really heard, if really followed, if really taken into account, without arrogance or ego or attitude, This next bullet point could change your entire relationship once again. The next bullet point is called praise. Praise your man. I promise you, your whole life will change. Your whole marriage will change. Your whole relationship with your man will change. Oh my God, to the highest level, it will change. Now, what do I mean by that? When is the last time you actually told your husband that you're proud of him? When is the last time that you told your husband that he's doing a great job? I mean, I'm being serious now. Really, really serious. When is the last time you actually looked at your husband or looked at your boyfriend knowing they're working their tail off, right? Doing what they think is necessary to push a family forward. When is the last time you looked at them and you grabbed them on the face like this and you said, honey, you're doing a great job. I am proud of you. I can't tell you how much myself and our kids really, really appreciate what you're doing for us. Don't think it goes unnoticed. Look, men are not difficult. We're not difficult. We're not, right? We're really, really not. We're very easy beings, okay? But when a relationship goes into a true funk, a true state of funk, okay, completely out of whack, your man is not getting the sex he needs. He's not getting the respect he needs. And he is certainly not getting the praise he needs, okay? It is sex, respect, and praise. Those three items, those three bullet points could actually change your life. It could change your life. And if you ladies just hear me and just try this, might even change the world. And I'm being dead serious. I'm not even joking when I say this, because there are so many men that are on my show or that I talk to behind the scenes or that send me emails saying, Daniel, can you please talk about this? Can you please talk about that? And they know we're on a national platform and we'd like to get the word out. And you see all these people on all these different podcasts. Well, a man needs this, a man needs that, etc. I am telling you the truth. This is coming from my heart on behalf of every breathing man in the world. I'm telling you, sex, respect, and praise are the three things that a man needs to change your life. Yes, I know it goes both ways. That's for another conversation, for another day. But ladies, please, we're begging you. We're on our knees begging you. Okay, please just try that with us. Just try that with us. Give us a shot. Give us a chance, you know? Just give us a chance, okay? Just give yourself a chance. Give the relationship a chance, okay? I mean, I would really like it if your man, husband, boyfriend came home today, you looked him at the eyes when he walked in the door and you said, I love you. I want you to know I love you. And I want you to know that I'm proud of you. And I want you to know that we respect everything you do here. We realize it's not easy to be a man in this crazy, crazy world. We understand that. We do realize that you're working 18 hours a day. We know that you're doing that because you love us, because you want to protect us, because you want to take care of us. Dad or husband or whomever, we love you. Thank you. I'm telling you, girls, you say that to a guy, I swear to God, he will build a house in one day for you. He'll build a house in one day. When a man hears that, there is a fire that is lit inside him. There is a smile that goes off inside him. In fact, I'll even go one step further. There is a level of relief, reprieve, if you will, when they hear that, because they know that when they wake up and they have to go to work and they have to deal with the bosses and the people and the problems and the situations and the scenarios, and they got to deal with all kinds of stuff. As a man, it's not easy. It's not easy being a man in today's day and age. There is no question about that. No question about that. Give your man a chance. Give your husband a chance. And give your husband what he needs as a man. Give him what he needs as a man. We're going to be talking about, other formats of this, such as sexless marriages and things along that line. I mean, folks, the amount of emails that come through are unbelievable to me. The amount of topics that we have to discuss here at Gallagher's Grip is probably a mile long at this point, because I am going to say the truth. Whether people like it or not, I am going to say the truth. I am going to be that platform that speaks my mind and speaks reality. And, I see these emails and I feel for these guys. I really do. If you just give your man sex, respect, and praise, your whole life will change. And you know what? You're going to laugh. You're going to laugh when you hear me say this next sentence, but might even change the world. And I'm being serious. Oh my God. Might even change the world. For a man to hear those things from his wife or significant other, you can't explain it. You can't explain it. Every man out there knows exactly what I'm talking about. They already know. And right now, every man's saying that Daniel's 100% correct, because I'm reading it online and I'm saying the truth. Give your man a chance. Give your relationship a chance. Let go of perhaps the attitude, the arrogance, if you will, or any ego that you have associated with your current relationship, okay? I mean, I'm not just saying this because I'm a man. It's not easy. And ladies, we all know it's not easy for you too. The kids, the sports, we get it. We do get it. We do get it. I get it. If you could just try to increase the amount of sex, the amount of respect, and the amount of praise you give your man, I promise you that your life will change. It will change. And it will change. It'll change for the better. It's gonna change for the better. Now, I know that I'm going to be hammered with all kinds of emails in response to this, and I will do a follow-up podcast, and we will have a discussion, on women and how they feel about this particular topic. But I just truly feel from my heart that a man gets so ignored. A man gets so completely ignored and always gets the shaft and always gets screwed, whether they like it or not. And a lot of times, ladies, like myself, I put myself dead last to make sure that my family is completely taken care of. And a lot of times it sucks. Let me tell you, it does, because you only have so much life on this earth to live. But as a man, as a husband, as a father, that is our job. And you know what? We do take it seriously. And it just seems to be getting tougher and rougher out there in the world today, as far as jobs, what's available, what's not available, the prices, skyrocketing in many different sectors. It's not easy. I tell you to come together as a team. I tell you to try these 3 bullet points that I just went over. Sex 3 times a week. Respect and praise. I promise you, on behalf of every human man that currently walks the face of this planet Earth, and on behalf of the over mid 300 emails that I have in regards to this particular topic, I promise you, it will change your life. It will change your life. Once again, I appreciate you tuning into to Gallagher's Grip. Again, 1,000 episodes coming here. We've got a lot of guests coming in here very, very soon. You're going to see a lot of great, awesome new content. Studio was put together. Super proud of the studio. And we are going to be around, and we are going to be talking about, as I've mentioned many times before, real world, real life scenarios that affect real American human beings, both man, woman, and child. That's who we want to represent. Thanks for tuning in.